When it comes to training, it's important to not force your dog to perform unwanted behavior to get your attention, to get the redirection, to get the reward. So a lot of people ignore, neglect, are just oblivious to good behavior that their dog is offering. And then when their dog does something they don't like, that's what gets their attention. So two really common examples. One, out on walks, your dog pulls towards an area they want to explore, and that's your alert. Be like, oh, you want to go over there? All right, I'm gonna let you go over there. Meanwhile, your dog walks nicely next to you for, I hate fucking people, beep at me. Anyways, your dog's been walking nicely next to you for the last 10 minutes. All of that opportunity to reward them with time to sniff for walking nicely next to you. Instead, that behavior got ignored. It wasn't until he pulled towards a bush that you were like, oh, you want to go sniff? Here, go explore. So now he's going to learn every time I'm telling my owner, hey, I want to go over here. I want to go over here. That's when he's going to get to go over there. So that behavior is going to get stronger. And then the walking nicely next to you is going to get weaker if all you do is keep walking and never say, hey man, you want to go sniff? The other common behavior is brain farting. Big fucking surprise. Which behavior did I want to talk about? Resting calmly in a crate or on a bed. Your dog's just chilling, sleeping, chewing his bone, not doing anything. You ignore him. Then your dog starts getting antsy in the crate. You know, they whine, they scratch, they, headbutt the door, like, hey, let me out. I'm done being in here. That's when you're like, oh, okay, bud, you want to come out? Come out. Versus you noticing that your dog's been calm and quiet for however long, and then you go over there and offer them some freedom or offer them a treat for being in there and not asking to come out, not pitching a fit. Same thing with the bed. Like your dog is out laying on his bed, you do your shit. You ignore the dog. As soon as your dog's like, well, I'm fucking done with this, goes over and is like, hey man, puts a toy in your lap. You play with him. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, now it's playtime. Or he starts scratching at you like, hey, I want to go outside. I want to go for a walk. Or he starts barking at you. Now you get your ass up and you go do something. You feed him, you play with him, you walk him, you let him outside. Give him attention, period. So these behaviors get stronger. The resting calmly, quietly, patiently on the bed gets weaker. Okay, so don't put your dog in a position to seek reward by performing poorly first. Another thing is like barking out in the yard, territorial barking in general, but yard specifically. Like dogs are chilling outside, being quiet. Go out there and give them a little snacky poo. Versus your dog's learning. I bark, my mom calls me inside, gives me a treat. And then I go back outside. I bark, my mom calls me inside, she gives me a treat, and then I go back outside. Now your dog is learning, well, every time I want a treat, I just bark, and mom calls me inside, I get my treat, and then I go back outside and I do it again. Instead, your dog's outside chilling, being quiet, call your dog in, give him a treat, or go out there and give him a treat. Point is, don't let your dog control the situation and perform badly, engage in unwanted behaviors just to get that redirection and that reinforcement, or to get the attention.